Good day. There's a lot of very sensitive beings living on this planet at this time who are struggling with dealing with the energy, dealing with being connected to the universe, and at the same time allowing themselves to inhabit a physical body. And this can cause a lot of unnecessary control issues. If we feel we have to be connected to the universe, or else we'll be damned. And then we also demand that we feel grounded, and that we are constantly inhabiting our body and the physical reality. That could be very treacherous to someone's existence. Everything that you need is available to you. Every experience that you have is a learning experience. And eventually, every being will see that the point of existence is love. To realize oneself as love, and to realize everything else as love. So, we're here, we're together. I love you. And I love you as you are. It's not about what your energy field is like. It's not about what you attract into your life. It's not about if you're fearful or not. It's not about what you believe. It's not about what you think is happening in your life or what's happening on Earth. And it's not about if you can channel a billion beings or not. I love you because you are here, because you exist, and because love exists. Therefore, love wants to be shared. It wants to be given freely, and it wants to be able to love itself and to be with itself. I've been struggling a lot with, and I think it's something that's been going on my whole life, and I don't know how to end it, but I feel like I get stuck up here, and it's not necessarily my brain and my thoughts. I think it could be my perception of reality. Maybe that I'm in my third eye and my crown, and even my throat, but my lower chakras my consciousness needs to be able to be in my lower chakras without fear. Realizing that I have an ego and a physical body, and it deserves to be acknowledged, it deserves to be taken care of. And it deserves love. And that's the thing. What grounds us the most into our bodies and allowing us to feel safe in our bodies, because that's what grounding is. If you don't feel safe in your physical body, you're going to have a hell of a time grounding yourself. And I bet some of you watching this video, might be thinking, well, maybe he's not grounded right now. Maybe that's what I'm feeling. You might be right. Because, and I'll tell you why, I struggle with grounding. There's a fear of, if I'm actually alone, and I'm actually not dependent on anyone, there's a fear of somehow that's a bad thing. And of course we could look back at childhood and say, it could be this, could be that, could be the way that, your family was. But at the end of the day, or at the beginning of the day, or the middle of the day, or nighttime, or whatever, we have to realize that we are here with ourselves, and we are here to take care of ourselves and to love ourselves. And a lot of the times we end up feeling like we need to get outside of ourselves all the time. But really, when you're actually loving yourself and you're allowing yourself to be as you are, and to feel the love that you deserve to feel just naturally, just because you are, you'll end up helping people. You'll end up spreading that love. Something that I did the other day that feels pretty good to do is if we simply state what we are, which is love. So if you state, I am unconditional love. I now bring forth the unconditional love from my heart, from the heart of the universe, from the heart of Mother Earth. Because it's all the same unconditional love. I call upon that unconditional love that I am to envelop my being and my chakras and my physical body, every cell of my body, every little capillary, every fiber of my being, energetic, spiritual, emotional, mental, and whatever else there could be. I intend that unconditional love envelop all of it, surround all of it, give it all a hug. And when you do this, because we're used to energy being not as perfect as love, a lot of the times it can go unnoticed. A lot of the times when people maybe talk to Jesus or Mother Mary, they don't realize that their pure love energy is very subtle a lot of the times. It's not something that's obvious, So that allow yourself to acknowledge that unconditional love isn't necessarily something that's going to knock you over. It's something that's gentle. It's something that's subtle. So allow the unconditional love energy to flow through you, to flow around you. Allow yourself to realize that you are perfect. No matter what you believe about yourself, or about other people, or about your past, or about your future, or about your life situation, you are perfect in this moment. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be who you are. You deserve to allow love into your life, from other people and from yourself, and from God. You deserve to allow love to flow through you. You deserve to allow love into any situation. Any situation. If you're having a feeling, so say you're watching this video and a feeling is coming up inside of you. What I like to do is I like to state, I acknowledge and accept, this is Matt Kahn who says this, but I like it. I acknowledge and accept that this feeling, so say it's anger, I acknowledge and accept that this anger and rage, frustration that I'm feeling is only here to be loved. And I now ask that the unconditional love of my being, of the true essence of my being, meets this feeling and surrounds it in unconditional love. Or you could say, I intend that the unconditional love of the universe meets the part inside of me that feels angry and doesn't know how to deal with that anger. I intend that that part of myself is met and enveloped with unconditional love. This can be very transformative. If we allow ourselves to let the love in and let the love do its job, which is just simply to surround it and to let it be comforted by love, to let it, because love is the most perfect energy, and all healing is powerless if it is void of love. The essence of healing is love. All healers essentially are just beings who are compassionate. That's what being a healer is. Anyone who is compassionate. You are a healer. Yeah. And that's beautiful, you know? And that's what the world needs. I think it's time for the world to be embraced by mercy, by love, by compassion. And of course, we all have our lives to live and our needs to be met. But that does not mean that in any way being compassionate and embracing our healing nature is going to take away from the meeting of our needs, our physical needs. Love wants you to meet your needs. Love wants you to feel safe, secure, strong, loved, and belonging. Okay? Yeah. So, I love you. Have a good day. Namaste.